Hi and welcome everyone, thanks for dropping in my YouTube channel. Here are the game results today, season standings update and game schedule tomorrow for 2025 to 2026 NBA regular season. For today's game results in first game, the New York Knicks beat the Denver Nuggets in a thriller double overtime game with the score of 134-127. And here are the box score for New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson leading the game with 42 points, 9 assists and 8 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Karl Anthony Towns with a double-double performance of 24 points and 12 boards. And here are the box score for Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray leading the game with 39 points, 6 assists and 5 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Nikola Jokic with a triple-double performance of 30 points, 10 assists and 14 boards. For the second game, the Minnesota Timberwolves beat the Toronto Raptors with the score of 128-126. And here are the box score for Minnesota Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards leading the game with 30 points, 5 assists and 8 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Bones Hyland with 20 points and 7 boards. And here are the box score for Toronto Raptors. Brandon Ingram leading the game with 25 points and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Emmanuel Quickley with 23 points, 8 assists and 5 boards. For the third game, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the New Orleans Pelicans with the score of 141-137. And here are the box score for Milwaukee Bucks. Ryan Rollins leading the game with 27 points, followed by the second leading scorer, which is AJ Green with 20 points. And here are the box score for New Orleans Pelicans. Trey Murphy the third leading the game with 44 points, 6 assists and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Saddiq Bey with 22 points. For the fourth game, the Boston Celtics beat the Houston Rockets with the score of 114-93. And here are the box score for Boston Celtics. Derek White leading the game with 28 points and 8 assists. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Peyton Pritchard with 27 points and 7 boards. And here are the box score for Houston Rockets. Kevin Durant leading the game with 15 points and 5 boards. Followed by the second leading scorers, which are Jabari Smith Jr. and Alperen Sengun with 13 points each. For the fifth game, the San Antonio Spurs beat the Oklahoma City Thunder with the score of 116-106. And here are the box score for San Antonio Spurs. Keldon Johnson leading the game with 25 points and 6 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Victor Wembanyama with a double-double performance of 22 points and 14 boards. And here are the box score for Oklahoma City Thunder. Kenrich Williams leading the game with 25 points and 9 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jalen Williams with a double-double performance of 24 points and 12 boards. For the sixth game, the Memphis Grizzlies beat the Sacramento Kings with the score of 129-125. And here are the box score for Memphis Grizzlies. Ty Jerome leading the game with 28 points and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Cam Spencer with 20 points and 5 assists. And here are the box score for Sacramento Kings. Domantas Sabonis leading the game with a double-double performance of 24 points and 15 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is DeMar DeRozan with 20 points and 5 assists. For the last and seventh game, the Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Los Angeles Clippers with the score of 124-91. And here are the box score for Cleveland Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell leading the game with 29 points, 9 assists and 5 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is Jalen Tyson with 17 points. And here are the box score for Los Angeles Clippers. Kawhi Leonard leading the game with 25 points and 7 boards. Followed by the second leading scorer, which is John Collins with 19 points and 7 boards. And here are the NBA standings in Eastern Conference. The Detroit Pistons still leading the first spot with the standing of 37 wins and 12 losses. The second spot is the New York Knicks with 33 wins and 18 losses. The third spot is the Boston Celtics with 33 wins and 18 losses. The fourth spot is the Cleveland Cavaliers with 31 wins and 21 losses. The fifth spot is the Philadelphia 76ers with 29 wins and 21 losses. The sixth spot is the Toronto Raptors with 30 wins and 22 losses. The seventh spot is the Miami Heat with 27 wins and 25 losses. The eighth spot is the Orlando Magic with 25 wins and 24 losses. The ninth spot is the Atlanta Hawks with 25 wins and 27 losses. The 10th spot is the Chicago Bulls with 24 wins and 27 losses. The 11th spot is the Charlotte Hornets with 23 wins and 28 losses. The 12th spot is the Milwaukee Bucks with 20 wins and 29 losses. The 13th spot is the Brooklyn Nets with 13 wins and 36 losses. The 14th spot is the Washington Wizards with 13 wins and 36 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Indiana Pacers with 13 wins and 38 losses. And for the Western Conference, the Oklahoma City Thunder still leading the first spot with the standing of 40 wins and 12 losses. The second spot is the San Antonio Spurs with 34 wins and 16 losses. The third spot is the Denver Nuggets with 33 wins and 19 losses. The fourth spot is the Houston Rockets with 31 wins and 18 losses. The fifth spot is the Minnesota Timberwolves with 32 wins and 20 losses. The sixth spot is the Los Angeles Lakers with 30 wins and 19 losses. The seventh spot is the Phoenix Suns with 31 wins and 20 losses. The eighth spot is the Golden State Warriors with 27 wins and 24 losses. The ninth spot is the Los Angeles Clippers with 23 wins and 27 losses. The 10th spot is the Portland Trail Blazers with 23 wins and 28 losses. The 11th spot is the Memphis Grizzlies with 20 wins and 29 losses. The 12th spot is the Dallas Mavericks with 19 wins and 31 losses. The 13th spot is the Utah Jazz with 16 wins and 35 losses. The 14th spot is the New Orleans Pelicans with 13 wins and 40 losses. And for the 15th spot is the Sacramento Kings with 12 wins and 40 losses. For the last portion, here are the 8 games scheduled for tomorrow, February 6th at Friday morning, Philippine time. For the first game at 8 a.m., it's Magic against the Nets. For the second game at 8 a.m., it's Pistons against the Wizards. For the third game at 8:30 a.m., it's Raptors against the Bulls. For the fourth game at 8:30 a.m., it's Hawks against the Jazz. For the fifth game at 9 a.m., it's Rockets against the Hornets. For the sixth game at 9:30 a.m., it's Mavericks against the Spurs. For the seventh game at 11 a.m., it's Suns against the Warriors. For the last and eighth game at 11 a.m., it's Lakers against the 76ers. Thanks for watching.